Africa is a big region and in one of the big continents. So now we go to the background of Africa. So I'll take you through things and what's happening so far, because it's a very dynamic region and a lot of things are going on simultaneously, and so I will spend some time in going through the background of what's happening in Africa. Africa is the world's second fastest growing pharmaceutical market, and African people, because of their socio-economic conditions, have a lot of numerous diseases, and we are familiar with that. And the local market there is weak and insufficient to meet the demands of the population, so they rely extremely on imported products. So there is high reliance on imported products, and there are a lot of diseases which are prevalent in Africa, which we know about. And because it is so highly fragmented, and every country has its own individual guidelines, so it would be worthwhile to understand which is the most stringent member, and from there, use that dossier to register the products in other countries as well. So it's mostly controlled by national regulatory authorities, and NRAs are responsible for ensuring the safety, efficacy, and quality of medicine and health technologies, and they also regulate clinical trials, manufacturing and marketing of medical products. And the comprehensiveness of regulatory legislation varies from country to country. So there is a high variability in regulation as well as compliance. So basically, Africa we can divide into, we can divide into two parts. We call it the Eastern and Southern Africa, the countries which are there, and then we have the West and Central Africa, and the other countries. The West and Central Africa, Central Africa were more influenced by French colonies in the past. So they are mostly French-speaking people in Central Africa, like Benin, Burkina Faso, Cameroon. Then you have Ivory Coast. Then you have Guinea, and then Guinea-Bissau. So they are all Senegal. They are all basically French population. They were all French colonies in the past, and today they still continue to be highly influenced by the French culture. So these are the websites of the regulatory bodies of different countries in Africa. Again, some of them are very good, some of them are challenging. So you can have a look at this.